Uncle Story Time. What is 1036 and angel numbers? Today I am back and I have more of a question for you all, as I feel there are many of you on this platform who may be able to provide me an answer or even clarity. So as many of you may have read from my previous posts that I have lost both my parents. I was close to my dad as I am an only girl. Now that I look at it from afar, I see that I was more of his rock than the other way around, as despite having sons, he always looked to me for answers. There was a time where he was led astray by my elder sibling and made some sad decisions. We shared a very deep bond, and that is one of the reasons that I had to seek closure after he passed away. As per Hindu custom, our period of mourning is 1 year, but if you have ever experienced a loss, then you would know that there is never a time frame for mourning. It has been 6 years now, and I always ask my dad for answers. I do give him grief. I have so many unanswered questions. So yes, when I have something to ask or just anything off my chest, I speak to him. So here goes my experiences. When my dad passed, I was rather guilt-ridden, as I always felt that there was something I could have done to save him. It took a lot of time for me to come to terms with that, and in the interim, I needed closure. I needed answers. Approximately 6 months after my dad passed, I was listening to a local radio station, and a psychic medium was on air. I called in, and he gave me a 2-minute live reading. I did not mention who had passed. He just said that the person that passed was an elderly gentleman, and it was about 6 months. He was correct. He then proceeded to tell me that there was nothing more I could have done, as it was his time. He went further to say that my dad thanks me for the beautiful rose which I had given to him. There were many flowers, and as per tradition, I was the only person that tucked a red rose on his chest before the coffin was closed up for cremation. The other flowers were marigolds and pink and yellow roses. After this incident, I was still not satisfied with what I was told, so I decided to wait until after a year to contact a psychic medium, as I still felt I needed closure about the way he passed. Time went by, and after almost 2 years, I contacted a person whom I saw on Facebook. I had watched one of the live sessions and was really intrigued with the way she had been interacting with some of the followers. During our session, she described to me the clothing my dad wore, and also a few other things that only I could have known. Here as well, I was assured that it was my dad's time and that there was nothing else I or anybody else could have done. I was relatively satisfied. She also asked me if I see numbers, to which I replied yes. She did say to me that my dad used numbers to communicate with, so every day since 2018 I see numbers. 11, 11, 9, 09, 8, 08, and so forth. I never looked much into it. There is, however, a specific number my dad uses to communicate with me, and it is 1036. It was his bank PIN code, and he used it for all banks. Whenever I ask for guidance or need a question answered, I see this number. The lady advised that it is his way of communicating with me. So I did a little reading up, and this is what I managed to gather of the meaning. Angel number 1036. Determination gives success. Angel number 1036 is a reminder from the divine forces that you should not be scared to take life the way it is, because you have the courage. Besides, let your determination take control of your life. More so, let your potential communicate the power that you have. Basically, every day you have the power to start something new. Basically, the expectation you have can become your reality. Equally, step into your success with determination. If there are any psychic mediums on this platform or anyone else here that can assist me, then please do advise. It is every day that I see this number among other random numbers. I would love to know more. I have since been advised by a family member that I should not consult a psychic medium, as this disturbs the soul of the loved one. Please do advise. Thank you guys for always reading and responding. Story 2. Drain Chaser. My story began with a true tragic event which leads up to what we've experienced. Quite a few years ago, there was a murder of a young teenage boy here in Dunoon. Now, for all of you that don't know Dunoon, it's an informal temporary location settlement, your average squatter camp. 3 older teenage boys stuffed his body into the drain next to our landlord's property. My blind partner and I moved here in 2017 to get closer to his place of work. We moved into a room on the side of the drain. I woke up because I was very thirsty all of a sudden, and I reached for our bottle of water, and it was empty. I groaned to myself. I had to get up out of bed and to go outside to get water from the tap in the yard. We share this yard with 6 other families, so all the places were built into a circle with 2 places on top of the below places with a side exit and front exit. So as I'm busy with the water, I hear this sound that sounds like people in a fight and are struggling with each other. The dogs are glued looking at the front exit, and I kind of said to myself, oh no, this might be one of our tenant's sister that has an abusive boyfriend and might be in trouble. Being the brave one, I had to go to the front exit to check what was going on. Lo and behold, I get there and look out the window, and nothing. I turned around and took 2 steps, and then I heard steps behind my steps. At that point, the dogs were looking past me and growling, but also retreating like I was. I started running, and this thing starts running, chasing after me. I was ice cold with chills. I picked up my water bottle in the process and kept on running. I could hear the stomps behind me. I literally threw myself into the room and just slumped onto the bed. Next morning, my neighbor came and asked me, who was chasing me last night? Our landlady comes down from the stairs of her place and says in a very abnormal way for her, it's that boy's spirit. After that, she was normal again and didn't have any knowledge of what just transpired. The tenant and I just looked at each other shocked. It was a very dark, negative energy, evil feeling. I keep on thinking and wondering what would have happened if I had stayed longer outside that night. Whatever it was or isn't good, that's for sure.